Hello. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit. So today I want to try something a little bit different. Um, I'm really into poetry. This has been a recent development. I've honestly never read poetry until this year. Really, not until this month of this year. So yeah. And I want to try just sharing some of the ones that I've saved on my Instagram. Also, hi, Caro. Hi. Good morning. I'm not sure how this stream is gonna go because honestly, I've never seen a poetry stream in my life. I'm just very new to the poetry world in general. Yeah, if someone asks me what makes poetry, I don't really know. Um, so yeah, we'll figure it out as we go along. So for now, I'm just gonna read a few things that really resonated with me, and yeah, we'll go from there. Maybe I'll share some of my poetry. Maybe we'll write some poetry. Maybe we'll listen to some banger fucking tunes. I do not know. But that's what's on the itinerary. Okay. Now, the big question is, do I do this in my American accent or do I do this in my British accent? I was talking about this with Aubrey the other day, how, like, okay, like they both have good merit, like both accents do. I feel like my American is easier to understand. Like, less people go, huh? What'd you say? But the British is just more poetic, so. But can I speak in my British accent without speaking to a British person? That's a big if. So, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna give it a go. In case your brain is telling you otherwise, you deserve to feel genuinely good in mind, in body, in spirit. You deserve to speak up, to be loud, to create room at the table, and know you are wanted there. You deserve to ask for help and receive it, and to feel supported. You deserve to have others show up for you, as well as show up for yourself. You deserve one heck of a community. You deserve to make a big deal out of things that are a big deal to you. You deserve to give love and feel love and not second guess any of it. You deserve to be here. So this one's by Brianna Pastor. I think she was the second poet I found on Instagram that I was like, yeah, because I started scrolling through like the main page of like the tags with the poetry and all this stuff, and I was like, I don't know what makes good or bad poetry, so I'm just gonna explore. And my criteria so far has just been like a vibe, or like yeah, there's just something there that makes me go ooh, and yeah, that's as deep as my poetry analysis is right now. Maybe it'll get better. I don't know. I kind of hope it doesn't. I kind of hope that my entire journey with poetry is just vibes forever because it's something that's completely alien from the academic world for me. So I kind of dig it that way. Okay. Um so that was that poem. Let's move on to the next one. Maybe I'll have more to say after some of these. Again, no expectations. We're just exploring. Another one by Brianna Pastor. There's gonna be a lot of her in this lineup. Okay. I spend a generous amount of time trying to convince myself that I am worthy of taking up space in a world that I find myself constantly needing space from. This one was like kind of, I feel like this poem represents just like a big shift for myself when it comes to dialectical thinking. Because like I used to think that those were mutually exclusive things. Like the fact that I wanted to take up space in the world and like be perceived and like express myself and shit, but selectively perceived. I don't want most people to perceive me clearly. I don't even have my webcam on. Um, but like also wanting to just fuck off and like take a break and like literally hide under a blanket. Uh, So yeah, it was just nice to see someone else that kind of encapsulated that feeling. And maybe Brianna was thinking of something completely different, but either way, that's what this means to me. So yeah, I feel like the next two, two, five are all her, and then there's another one of hers right here. Should I like hop around? Because I do. I promise I read other people, but yeah, I've like recently diversified. Also, look at this mushroom. Look how itsy bitsy it is. It's so little. I should really save more of these. It's so baby. Ah, what even is the name of this mushroom? Because I was pretty sure that this was like the Galactica, something Galactica, but then now I'm doubting myself. Tiny shroom. Yes! Look at that! It's so little! Ah! God, I love tiny mushrooms. This one looks just straight up out of an alien planet. Did anybody identify these in the comments? I don't know. I'll explore this later. God, so pretty. Okay, anyway. Moving on. So we done this one, we done this one. Let's do the next one. Also, if the music's too loud, let me know. I was like, I did test this before, but I don't know. Let me just make sure OBS actually cranked it down. It did, okay. Okay. If anyone is magically going to appear and suddenly make your life better, just know that person is always going to be you. Okay, apparently the first ones that resonated with me were all like really positive and inspirational. There is darkness in this lineup as well. It's like, yeah, I like to hold space for like all the feelings. This is not like I don't know if y'all will believe me, but like I promise I got into poetry through like more of like wanting to accept the darker emotions, but yeah, I know this. I understand if you want to call bullshit at this stage. uh okay. There's no feeling that compares to the realization that you carried yourself through something you didn't think you'd survive. Yeah, like literally 2023. Okay, so here we're getting into some more edgy stuff. You are not weak. You are hurting. I have never seen a weak thing change shape the way you do. Crawl and shrivel and beg and adjust just to make it to the next moment. I call this survival. Brianna Pastor, ladies and gentlemen. I really like her layouts too. The fact that she plays with colors. I mean, I can show you mine. I am literally the opposite. Like, I think mine is all black and white. Like, this is my poetry page. But okay, so I started off with like images, and these weren't even poems. This was just me writing shit, and the gay, obviously, and the more gay, and more gay, and yeah, then like I actually started making images out of my poems, and well, I mean, there's a little splash of color there, but generally very black and white. There's probably some metaphor there, but yeah, okay. I don't know if I should be like interspersing other people's poems with my poems, but who knows? It's the first stream. We'll see. I'll probably watch this back later and judge the fuck out of myself, but for now I'm just vibing. And another Brianna Pastor. God damn it. 2025 energy. You can keep your projections. We're not at the drive-in movie theater. Yes. All the snaps. Let's go. Uh oh wait, is this gonna like hang on. I should probably mute this in case like music starts playing. Did I mute the Okay, I muted the site. Cool. Um, can I pause this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll read this one out too. This one's more of a, I just was browsing and I was like, yeah, banger. It's less poem, but it's still poetry, right? Yeah, I don't know what the definition is. In case you needed it this week, you are allowed to decide to no longer tolerate the disrespect. You don't need to justify it. It hurts is a good enough reason. And this one, I've had to like just hammer this one into my brain recently because I'm like, oh, like yes, this feels uncomfortable, but like, is that really a good enough reason? Do I need to like accrue enough evidence to be able to justify it? And then I'm like, yeah, that's bullshit. And I'm learning that. I love how so far this stream is the polar opposite of like my gaming one because that one was just, yeah, just having fun. This one I'm getting all deep and shit. I mean, I don't know what I thought was gonna happen. Okay. Oh, this one's by Olivia Ann Rose. I think I discovered her like a week ago. I can't remember. Sometimes growth feels like a trust fall. I did not get the accent right. Okay. La, la, la. Think British thoughts. Tea. Crumpets. Elizabeth II. Okay. Sometimes growth feels like a trust fall into the arms of who you are becoming. Such a banger. I don't know if I have it in me to like write short things like this consistently because like they keep expanding. Recently, okay, so I was writing stuff that would fill up like one Instagram thingy, like one block, and now it's gotten to like two or three, and I'm like, shit, like damn. Why do I have so much to say? But I feel like the most impactful ones are the ones like these ones that are just like one or two lines. I want to get better at writing things like that. But part of my whole thing when it comes to poetry is not restricting myself at all, just letting whatever has to come out or wants to come out. So, yeah. For now I just admire these ones. Back to Brianna Pastor. These people who fight through every day like fucking gladiators, who fight demons worse than you and I could dream of, just because they want so badly to live, to hold on, to love. Because you can't be this afraid of losing everything if you don't love everything first. Because you have to have a soul crushing hope that things will get better to be this afraid of missing it. Catalina Ferro from an anxiety group. Apparently there's a performance on YouTube, which honestly I'm just gonna copy this into my watch list and probably watch it after this stream because like I've been meaning to. I just forgot that it existed. And so hang on, let me just find them my watch list. There we go. Because yeah, that is really powerful, bro. And it really, I don't know, it clarified like the sense of urgency that I felt after certain events in my life, to just make everything better immediately. And yeah, I burnt myself the fuck out, as you do at that point in the healing process. And yeah, it's just, it made some stuff click in my brain. Okay, so this one is by Tom Snarsky. I don't know how clear the text here on the side is, but yeah. If I post this anywhere else, or if I can edit like the description on Twitch, I'll take a little bit of time after the stream to like grab everybody's Instagram handles and put them in there in case anybody wants to explore them because they'd be good, like good poets, you know. I mean, I know, I don't know, like with my 3 weeks of experience in this genre, I think they're pretty fucking good. Okay. How shall I tell you of all the doors I came upon? of the small shredded joys that cried in paper tears, and how I saw silence come down in parachutes of fire. Okay, I fucking love poems like this that do like this thing with imagery because like I don't know what the fuck is happening. Like it's kind of like that vibe of like who hurt you, but like what happened? But I like that we don't have to know like what happened. Like there's no context for the situation, so like you're free to project your own situations or just like imagine, but like the general feeling and the vibe of what went down gets by, and that's pretty impressive that we can do that through language. You know? I don't know. I'm into it. Okay, this one, so this page, as far as I understand it, they do like poetry workshops and like all kinds of things like that. So this is like an amalgamation of different people. This one seems to be like all the same person, but like generally they have like every poem is by a different author. So right now we're gonna be reading Bell Hooks, and I can't remember why I saved this post. Like, do I just, because I think I vibed with some of them. Do I just read those? Is that judgmental? Fuck it, I'll read all of them. But I will be revealing which ones I vibe with. Knowing how to be solitary is central to the art of loving. I mean, it's good, I just, eh. When we can be alone, we can be with others without using them as a means of escape. Now, this one I fuck with. Because, yes. I used to, like, express this as, like, the difference between needing to be with someone and then wanting to be with someone. But then I'm like, wait, hang on, we're an interdependent species. It's not bad to need someone from time to time. It's just, like, you gotta, like, not abuse that. Like, try to do shit for yourself first. And this is, like, a better way of putting that. So, I think this is why I saved this post, actually. The one person who will never leave us, whom we will never lose, is ourself. I really like the way that it says ourself, not ourselves, because like you could technically, I think grammatically correct, you should say ourselves, but like ourself is like our sense of self, ourself is like a whole. I feel like that has a lot of depth linguistically. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but I don't care. I still vibe. If you don't vibe, you don't vibe. Oh, it's not judgmental to only read a few. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you for the permission. I didn't know I needed it, but apparently I did. um, okay, I fuck with most of them though. To love somebody. Okay, again, the accent. It's the code switching. I'm not used to doing it this often. I usually just lock into one or the other. To love somebody is not just a strong feeling. It is a decision. It is a judgment. It is a promise. Which, like, yeah, that's why people make promises based on love. Because, like, yeah, it's you gotta work on that shit. You gotta, like, nurture it and stuff. And I'm realizing that, like, that's something I can do with my friends. But, yeah. It's not critical. It's vibes. Absolutely. That's just gonna be a tagline on these streams, probably. um, yeah. I mean, again, I fuck with everything Bell Hooks has written that I've read so far, but eh. Yeah. I mean, also true. Okay, so that was Bell Hooks, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and gentle dames. Now how am I gonna do this one? Because this one is in like Spanish. I'm just pretending to not know. I actually did come prepared. Not for this stream. I saw this and I'm like, ooh, I want to share this with somebody. But this person only speaks English, so like I took a moment to translate it. Uh, wait, it's not loading. Motherfucker. Why does it do this? Sometimes I go into like my private Discord and just like all the channels disappear. And then I have a mini heart attack because I've written so much bullshit. I should probably back it up. But am I going to? Who knows? Okay, here we go. So I'm going to read it in Spanish first because Yo Bitch is bilingual, and then I'll read it in English. Me perdono por ver la falta de reciprocidad de alguien como un desafío para convencerlos de mi valor. Banger! Let me reveal it to you in English. I forgive myself for seeing someone's lack of reciprocity as a challenge to convince them of my value. Absolute motherfucking banger. Emotional gut punch, but like in the good way, you know? Like, yes. I really should follow this person because, like, that, yeah, that was really good. Why did I not follow? I need more. Okay. On to the next. How far am I through, like, the whole... Are we gonna get through the whole thing? Like, I'm fucking vibing. Like, I'm happy to just read my entire collection and then bring more to the next stream. But, yeah, fuck it. Let's just do that for now. Maybe we'll interrupt with a banger of a song here and there. Let me just grab some water. And to anyone tuned in right now, you should probably hydrate too. And no, coffee does not count. Neither does juice. Neither does Monster. So, hydrate properly, please. Should also probably have my stream manager thing open. And there we go. Okay. Major lesson from 2024. People are going to judge you no matter what, and it's not worth your energy to try to stop it. Your job is not to change the perceptions of others. Live your truth. Take risks. Act with compassion. Do what is good for your mind and body, and don't worry about what others think. Yeah. Oh, it continues. Shit, I never noticed. Relationships are a place of comfort and learning, but they are not a cure. They are not a cure-all that fixes everything. The tension inside of you needs your attention. Your healing and growth will awaken joy within you, and then you can bring that joy into your relationship. Oh shit, that's good. I'm reading that for the first time with y'all. You don't need to know that someone is a good person to treat them with kindness. Your boundaries will protect you, and the universe will make sure the kindness you give will return to you in one way or another. Gratitude for what you have is always a good way to ground yourself. Food, air, water, family, friends, shelter, sunlight, and health are incredible gifts that should not be taken for granted. Love that lasts is more about honesty, good communication, companionship, and reliability than it is about excitement. Being overly busy does not equal success, and it is overrated. Inner peace, good health, and having nourishing connections are what truly make life special. God, this is such an uplifting stream right now, God. And it just keeps going. Give to yourself as much as you give to others. It's powerful and fulfilling to have a service-oriented mindset, but you can't forget to nourish yourself along the way. This right here. The way that I always explain this to people, as far as like the philosophy that I have adopted into my life, is put your motherfucking oxygen mask on before you put on anybody else's. Because, like, your bitch is a little bit of a people pleaser, recovering, but some tendencies are still there. So yeah, I just have that going as a mantra in my head whenever I start to feel like physically uncomfortable in front of anybody else. So, yeah. Also, I love this song. I want to watch. I suddenly want to watch Spirited Away again. If you say yes to too many things, your energy gets divided and taken away from your most important goals. And that was Young Pueblo. Yeah. Hang on, I'm this song is just taking all my attention right now because who's the name of the composer? Joe Hisaishi? Hisaishi? Yeah. Okay, this one is also a banger though. Once again, you already know, Brianna Pastor. To give people a chance of knowing and loving you, you have to risk the possibility of them deciding they don't. Every time you choose to hide your voice, you aren't giving them a chance to learn you. In truth, to be loved is to be seen, and that's the scariest risk of it all. Knowing we could be seen and disliked for it. But that is the risk we take to be truly loved for all that we are, and may everything outside of that flicker right past you. I mean, yeah, I don't really have much to say about this one because, like, it do be like that. People be rejecting you and, like, tearing you down and shit. And that's why I've learned to, like, be selectively genuine because, like, yeah, unless I'm in a space where I'm with people that I truly trust, I don't talk about 99% of the stuff that goes through my head or like what I actually believe. And I think that that's okay because, like, just due to the way that I am, I took the whole like be honest, like be yourself, be authentic, like way too literally. And that just kind of manifested in if you don't like me, then you can get away from me. But like, no, we do gotta tone it down to be in like certain spaces, especially like work spaces or like government institutions. Like, yeah. So I'm learning about that type of nuance late in my life, admittedly, but I'm learning, so it's okay. Hang on, I'm not really feeling this one. There we go, that's better. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's once again Brianna Pastor. Just someday, if I ever manage to connect with her, I was gonna be like, yo, I'm your biggest fan, bitch. Like, okay. Give yourself permission to try again, to start over, to rebuild. Even if it didn't work out the first time, you are worth the love and energy. You can't bet wrong on yourself. Yee! So uplifting. I feel like I gotta, like, balance it out with one of my emo poems. Fuck it, let's do that. I don't have to finish all of this before switching gears, so hang on, what's the button to shift tabs? There we go. Okay. I think I have 2 tabs with my stuff open right now. I do. Okay, let's just keep it to 1. I actually posted this one twice because I didn't like the layout of this one. I should probably delete this one or archive it, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, this one isn't like super edgy, but the next one is. Oh, what's that emoji? Oh, hey, the finger guns. Hell yeah, we're bringing a little bit of bisexual energy into the stream. Let's go. Compose is a strange word for this. Making my own evidence. Scars on my heart take shape. Words on my page bleed out. No rhyme or reason. Only the arcane. And yes, I am an enormous Arcane fan, but I didn't even realize that like those 2 things were related, that I was literally using the word, like the name of that show in this, because I literally meant like I promise, I just meant like the mystical shit that can't be explained. I wasn't trying to hop on the bandwagon. But yeah. So this wasn't really I'll tell y'all a secret. This wasn't really my first poem, but I'm taking it as my first poem because I feel like it's the first poem I wrote. It's the only poem I've written about poetry, and it kind of encapsulated like the feeling of writing poetry for the first time. So yeah, I'm rolling with that. Also, I know that artists, well, I've heard that artists are supposed to be all mysterious and shit and just like, I'll leave my work up to interpretation. Like it means whatever you think it means. But like, nah, fuck it. I like explaining why I do the things that I do. um, do I have something emo for the next one? Shit, I'm not like familiar enough with this playlist yet. I know I vibe with it. Fuck it, this works. Okay, so this one's a little bit edgier. I don't know if I should put like a trigger warning before these types of poems or not, but either way, if it has the black background, it's gonna be a little darker. Just be aware. If you've been through some shit, it might trigger some shit. I don't know. Anyway, rip out my lungs, fill them with tar, paint me with needles, so I don't go far. Cover my ears, swallow my song, make me believe I belong to someone. Cut out my heart, open my thighs, intoxicate me with your beautiful lies. Pull out my teeth, pin down my tongue, slice up my tendons till I cannot run. Actually, yeah, I dig the switch from what we were listening to like Swan Lake. That worked out. Okay, so those were two of my poems. I wrote those myself. So yeah, we'll interdisperse them a little bit. So it's not just a Brianna Pastor Street. Okay. Now, this one, the account is Butterflies Rising. I don't know what their name is. But yeah, again, I'll be putting the links or the handles in the description later. If I can do that. I've not tried to edit a VOD yet. Okay, so another 2025 goal. To exhale every version of myself I've taken on for someone else and finally know what it's like to breathe and to feel free in my own skin. Breathe easy now. You don't have to carry other people's heavy anymore. Me. I think I only scrolled this far when I saved it, so. Oh my god. The music does not match the vibe right now. Okay, hang on. We're just gonna listen to this to the end because, like, yes. Da, 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 da. I haven't listened to, well, I haven't seen Swan Lake since I was a child. I remember it being very confusing and like emotionally charged, and why am I speaking in the accent? Whatever. But like I don't really remember what the fuck happens, like what the story is. So also, if anybody knows how to tag the stream with mature, please let me know. It was like I don't know. I can't find the option. I've looked at the YouTube videos and like the thing just isn't there. And yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna get in trouble for swearing. Okay. It's one of the darkest feelings I've ever known. Unworthy. And maybe I want to learn to start questioning it when I feel it. Like, is it always even mine? Because if it's from someone else, someone else's unkindness or judgment or their own unworthiness they're projecting, then I want to learn to say no. I think maybe my own battles would get a little easier to face if I wasn't also fighting the ones that aren't even mine. And like, yeah, literally. It's all kind of mixed together, right? Because like you get fucked up by people and then you get judged and like called names and whatever in like elementary school. But then eventually you kind of start doing it to yourself. Not always. I'm not saying everybody does this, but like in my experience, like I definitely did that shit. Still do that shit sometimes, but yeah. We're working on it. She started to wonder things like, but shouldn't the voice that I hold inside of me sound like my own? Honestly, I can only dream with this one. I mean, I know it's not literal. I know it's metaphorical. I get that, but like I'm just taking it literally and like I cannot hear my voice inside of my head, and it's a little frustrating because I can hear other people's voices. Like I read my friends' texts in their voices, but I can't hear my own. Like when I watch a stream back, that's the first time I'm hearing my voice in like a while. And I'm told my voice is pretty nice. I'm like, shit, I'm missing out. Sorry, I am gonna. There we go. The heavy just became unbearable the more she realized she was carrying so much that was never even hers to hold. So she exhaled every version of herself that she had taken on for someone else. And then, like a butterfly, her wings unfolded. Did you know that when butterflies get into their little cocoons and like dissolve into goo and then turn into butterflies, they dissolve completely. Like just every single internal organ, every speck of skin, every fuzzy, it is all goo. Like if you open a cocoon before it's time, it is just goo. And that's fucking wild. And I think that there's actually a really beautiful metaphor in the fact that some people need to dissolve entirely, or at least like analyze every single part of themselves before they can like see what they want to turn into. Because like yeah, the only cells that don't get dissolved are the ones that have like the blueprint of the butterfly that they're gonna become. And like yeah, again, that's pretty beautiful. And I'm not a believer in taking shit to the extreme. I naturally do, but I'm trying not to. Um, but like, you know, at least for me, there was a lesson in learning that. Honestly, I should have realized that I was a poet like way before because like I would just read like cool facts about dinosaurs and like see metaphors and like meaning in that, and like the other nerds around me were just like, what the fuck are you talking about? But yeah. Anyway. Oh, is that just repeating? Yeah. Like a butterfly, her wings unfolded. I wonder where like the feminine urge to be obsessed with butterflies started. 'Cause like yeah, it do be a lot of us. Oh, hi Spidey. The itsy bitsy is in the chat. What up, bro? How you feeling today? This is a strange stream, but I'm having fun. I like to talk about poetry, apparently. I'm discovering this today. Hmm. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, okay, how do I even read this? Because, like, how do I read this? Because are you on your shit that's usually said to people socialized as women? And then, like, what we're replacing it with? It's like, does anybody have an idea? Do I just read it as, like, the awful thing and then read it as what it's supposed to be? Or, like, what it's being replaced as? Should I try that? Okay. Let's give that a go. And do I read it in American or British? I feel like this one's more of an American one. Okay, fuck it. Are you on your period? Are you on your bullshit? You're acting like your mother. You're acting like Gaia freed from her cage. You seem a little crazy. You seem a little feral. Just calm down. Just let yourself rage. You're cute. You're powerful when you're angry. You're strong for a girl. You're strong when you're unleashed. You should try smiling. You should try unmasking your feelings. You should try losing some weight. You should try gaining some boundaries. sweetheart, warrior, honey, heroine. Just stand there and look pretty. Just keep fighting and be. Yeah, this just. Yeah! Just activates the goddamn feminist in me. Like, yay. Plus, I love this because it's not elevating or glorifying the shit that we all hear. It's more just replacing it. And I think that that's a really good approach for so many things. Yes, feminism. Like, rather than trying to just stop a behavior, for example, I found it a lot better to replace. Like, notice the impulse of the bad thing you want to do or the thing that doesn't really serve you anymore and just do something else instead. Because you're not covering it up, you're just literally moving it. But yeah. And this one just, yes, like, artist. Build a community, not a following. This might be the image that convinced me to stream. Because, like, okay, I've been thinking about it for a while, and I've been talking to a lot of people that have been incredibly supportive, but there was just something that hadn't tipped over. And I think it was because, okay, so the first time that I streamed, because I did this for a year previously, like, I didn't like the whole, like, feeling separate from, my audience. It felt weird. And, like, the parasocial relationship was also just fucking weird. So yeah, I want to think of it more as a community. Like, yes, there will be boundaries, but just, people vibing. Like, that's all I want it to be. Yeah, creatives need to care about the connection. Fuck the numbers. Literally, I don't. I'm taking this 100% as a hobby, and Vesti confirmed that this is a good idea. And yeah, this is from Inspired to Write. I think this is another one of, yeah, these ones. Okay. So this is again that page that like posts a lot of different poets, and this one is also, maybe they do like, oh shit, like the same person in each post. I don't know. Now, I don't know what they mean by door, but we'll read it anyway. If you have a deep scar, that is a door. If you have an old, old story, that is a door. I would really like to know what the fuck they mean by door, but like, cool. If you love the sky and the water so much you almost cannot bear it, that is a door. If you yearn for a deeper life, a full life, a sane life, that is a door. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Oh shit, we changed artists. Ah! God damn it. Okay, so these ones are from Clarissa Pinkola Estes. Clarissa Pinkola Estes. Women Who Run with the Wolves. Same. And this one is from Mary Oliver's piece, Wild Geese. If you are reading this, I am nobody to you, except for this loneliness we keep, and this heart, and you listening. From Eugene Gloria's piece, Afterwards. Will I be something? Am I something? And the answer comes, you already are. You always were, and you still have time to be. Anis Moghjani, Here I Am. If I butcher a name, I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah. I always trust your decision-making, friend. Either way, I would have supported you. Aw, thank you, Spidey. I do enjoy your streams. Ah, hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you do. Like, honestly, I feel motivated as hell to keep this going. Like, it's been a day. It's literally been a day. But I don't know. I'm having a good time. I'm excited. The first year that I streamed, I used to feel like shaky afterwards. Like, I had fun, but I also went through a ton of anxiety. But this time, I'm just like, I'm so chill. It doesn't feel that different from hanging out in the Discord with y'all, which is surprising because, like, I mean, I also feel like it's gonna come to bite me in the ass as far as like technical difficulties because I'm not like constantly checking my OBS or anything like I used to. It's just, yeah, like I just checked it for the first time since I started. But yeah, either way. Oh shit. I minimized the chat. There we go. Okay. This one is by, again, I'm sorry, Alicia, Allie? I don't know. Alicia Quinn. Maybe it all happened that way to set you free. Like, yeah. Again, short and powerful. Like, goddamn. I want to write that way. This one is by Lyra. Okay, so Lyra, I found one of her poems on TikTok, and then it took me like an hour and a half because I did not have bestie superpowers to just find people's information on the internet. To find like her actual Instagram, because you know, like yes, it did say like some like by Lyra, didn't say poetry by Lyra. But yeah, it was just like a really awful pixelated image from TikTok. But yeah, I found her. Anyway, so this one's by Poetry by Lyra. This year, I will find my self-worth buried beneath the piles of dirty laundry in the corner of my room. I'll finally dig the rot from my stomach and chase away the fruit flies buzzing beneath my skin. The emptiness in my chest will be filled with reignited interests, and this time I will stick to them. I won't pick at the scabs on my knees. I will learn to not self-sabotage and how to stop the bleeding. I will clean my room and be better. Learn to accept myself, and maybe this year will be different. Just fucking beautiful. This one's called New Year's Resolutions. Again, Lyra Wren. Currently, today, favorite fucking poet, because my god, like this woman's ability to just string words together in both a poetic and visual way, just yes. You could have asked. Yeah, I know I could have, but I was a little embarrassed by how sweet and just like saccharingly sweet the poem was, and like yeah, I know that like it's ridiculous that like I felt embarrassed by that, and now I'm like sharing all the poems that have resonated with me the most like on a stream, but I'm chaotic like that. I have moments of severe self-awareness and moments of like, fuck it, I'm just a bitch on the internet. This ain't that deep, and that's where I'm at right now. But I'm proud you found them yourself. Hell yeah. Thank you. I'll take that. Okay, so this one is by Taylor Ashley Poetry. Your thorns and scars are just as worthy as your petals and stars. Every part of you deserves love. I find it kind of ridiculous that I'm so into the uplifting poems, because if you would have shown me any of the things that I've shown today on stream that are more like to the late side, like a year ago, I would have just fucking gagged because I was still an edgy motherfucker. But yeah, no, like it's nice to see that I'm actually open to like a wider range. Like not everything has to be super emo. Oh, this is another one by Lyra. Sisterhood is a sacred bond built with pinky promises and spilled blood. We are a treasure trove of secrets and oaths sealed tight, fortified by shared trauma and our endless fights. It's a tie between souls that's impossible to undo. Sisters are irreplaceable. I'll never find another you. Lyra Wren. Just so beautiful. And okay, another thing I like about Lyra is that a lot of the times I'll read poetry and I'll be like, this is pretty. I don't know what the fuck you mean, but it's pretty. But with Lyra, I've never had that. Like, I know exactly what she's getting at. And I could be misinterpreting it, but either way, I don't ever have a moment of like confusion of like, oh, I wonder what this could mean. It's like, no, it means this. I could be wrong, but I think it means this. And that is just soothing, comforting, you know? Okay, this one is from the account Sparks of Her, and the poet is called Katija Khan or Katya Khan, unsure. I often try to be the sun in the lives of those who love the rain. So I fail. It's just so powerful and such a succinct way of going like the action is good, the intention is good, but like it's not the right place. It's not the right person. Like you shouldn't be directing your energy there, but that doesn't mean that what you're doing is wrong. And that's such a nuanced lesson to learn. Yeah. And this is another one by Taylor Ashley. Welcoming this new year, I hope that you honor the strength it has taken to be able to be here today. It has been far from easy, yet you still remain, giving healing a chance to find its way. This reminds me of a very, like, not super poetic TikTok that I reposted the other day, which was like, uh, just to say that, like, if you're still here, you're not struggling with depression. Depression is struggling with you! Like, I feel like this is the softer big sister energy of that. Succinct. A word I almost never use, but one I should use more because I love it. Yeah. I'm realizing that there's a lot of words that I really like, that I am able to use in my poetry that I don't really use a lot in conversation, which is good because it gives me a vocabulary to use my weirdly expanded. Wait, it gives me an outlet to use my weirdly expanded vocabulary. Meh. But there's a lot of them I don't know how to pronounce. So like we might run into a couple situations on stream where I have to like Google how do I pronounce this word and then keep reading. Because yeah, like I got them from books. Like no one was saying them. This one is from Poetry Will Change You. This is Gail Ronsky here. Is that the name of the poet? Like, hang on, what's happening here? I think this might be like a person that likes to read poetry. This is the vibes, but I don't know. So we'll just go with the hashtag Gail Ronsky. Hang on though, the lyrics. Love the song, but like, sorry. Okay. There is generosity in darkness, unmatched by the garden's mallows and plums. You have to go to hell to be healed by it, while the earth above you blisters and listens. You must go there for love. And the lyrics goddamn interrupted me. I'm sorry, I am unable to skip this song. I lost a cat as with this as the soundtrack, so I'm gonna take a second to munch on my crackers and just fucking vibe, because like, yes. Also, where the fuck was I? Okay, there we go. So we're up here. Oh, there's not much left. Ah! Should I be having breakfast or like lunch at this stage? Like, probably, but I don't really want to. So I'm just having rice crackers and I'll make something substantial once I'm done here. To be fair though, I had like a really good dinner. And then I ate like before bed as well, so I'm like, I'm fine. I'm conscious of the fact that I should be consuming more nourishment, but like I'm not hungry. I'm also out of yogurt. I should put that on the list. Memories There's a sundown. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I hope there's more Pan de Navidad at the grocery store. When does that get phased out? Cuddles with the cat sounds so cozy. They really do. Bro, I am so tired this morning. Yeah? Did you like not get enough sleep or has it just been like a heavy week? Oh, the holidays are usually pretty heavy because we have to see a lot of people. But like what's going on? What is your source? I fucking love rice crackers, bro. They're such a stem. I couldn't sleep until after midnight. Woke up at 5:50 a.m. Bro, your body betrayed you or did something else wake you up? Because, like, fuck. That's like, fuck all for sleep, bro. I would not be functional. Like, I'm just surprised you're up. Goddamn. I need at least 6 hours to not have, like, that brain fog of, like, everything moving slowly. I just can't sleep early on Sunday nights. That's fair. I mean, it must make your Mondays very metal, but good to know these things about yourself, you know? I also don't think the holidays have been helping my sleep schedule. Bro, same. I gave up on that like 3 days ago. I'm like, fuck it. Why do I even want to get to bed before midnight? I'm gonna have to stay up on New Year's. Let's just fucking go. Fuck it, we ball. Holiday season. Why do all of these songs have lyrics, bro? I mean, I love them, but I mean, fuck it. This one doesn't have like super, upbeat lyrics. God, my allergies. I want to chug my entire coffee, but I know that's gonna make me stay up later again. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, what time is it for you right now? Actually, wait, no, don't tell me. I can check. I won't say it, don't worry. I will just know. Uh-huh. So it is that time. I mean, you should be fine if you have the coffee now. Like, it won't. Is it still gonna be like in your system, keeping you up late into the night? Once more, we have an amalgamation of poetry. And this one, okay, like it seems like everyone is from a different poet this time. Okay. They say nothing lasts forever, but they're just scared it will last longer than they can love it. That's fucking powerful. Because, like, literally, Ocean Vuong on Earth were briefly gorgeous. How fragile we are between the few good moments. By Jane Hirschfield. This long struggle to be at home in the body. This difficult friendship. By Jane Kenyon, which, as someone who's been through like 5 years of chronic pain, yes, that is what it feels like. Goddamn. And like not just the chronic pain, but like just other shit too. And that other self who watches me from the distance of decades, what will she say? Will she look at me with hatred or with compassion? I, whose choices made her what she will be. By Jane Hirschfield. Once again. How I wanted to be that sky, to hold every flying and falling at once. By Ocean Vuong. And again with we were doing so good, playlist. Why are you now betraying me? God, they are such bangers though. Are these all gonna be... Okay, this one doesn't have lyrics. Oh wait, no, it does. It's from Anastasia. God damn it. Okay, next one. There we go. We finally found an instrumental, guys. Honestly, coffee has been kind of hitting me harder than usual as of late. Really? I wonder what that means. Because I know it hits people with different, like, neurodivergencies in a weird way. Like, it puts some people with ADHD the fuck to sleep. Um, I think it just makes me kind of jittery, but also I can sleep through coffee. Like, I've had coffee before bed like a million times. But yeah, I wonder what makes it change its effect like in the same body. I guess like nutrition could be one, but like I don't know. As this life is not a gate, but the horse plunging through it. Ooh, okay, hang on. I gotta sit with this one for a second. I don't think I actually paid attention to this one when I read through these. As this life is not a gate. Like, yeah, this is one of those where like I'm not fully getting it. Like it's not a way to go from one thing to another. It's not like a transition, but life is like the horse going through the gate. I'm so confused. But yeah, Jane Hirschfield. Okay, this one is by Cami. The account is Words by Cami. I'm gonna let the song finish first though. I drink coffee because addiction and flavor, not because it wakes me up or anything like that. I feel that when I was a barista, I would have like 5 or 6 cups of coffee a day, and they weren't small cups either. But yeah, I have since learned the art of self-control in some things. So, by Cami. I'm building a home for myself where doors don't slam and people don't yell, and love is scattered across a kitchen table that was built with kindness and respect. I'm building a home for myself where the floors can be painted yellow and the tables can be painted blue, because there is no right way to do anything except to do it with you. I'm building a home for myself that will echo the feelings that live deep inside my chest, and you will know that when you step into the rooms that were built by people who love one another with nothing but respect, I'm building a home for myself that was made for lovers like me, where there is space for you to be everything that you've always wanted to be. Bro, the song ended like right when I finished. Like, yay. It's so beautiful. This one gives me found family vibes, honestly. It's just, and I love that historically, if I read this, maybe I would have thought, like, okay, this is just about like a couple. But I can genuinely see myself in this type of situation with my friends. And that's something that recently has been giving me like a lot of safety and security. Like, I don't have the same need or the same urgency when I think about, oh, like, will I ever find someone to share my life with? Like, this one person. Like, even if I don't, I'm still gonna experience love, like, both loving and being loved by the people close to me, even if it doesn't turn into a romantic thing. And I don't know, that just, it makes me feel a lot better about my life and just makes the urgency melt away. That was so deep, bro. My old gaming alias used to be Addiction, and I was confused for a second hearing AIM say that word. Hell yeah, bro. Gotta keep you on your toes. I know things about you. Nah, just kidding. That's like the first time you've told me that, so. Um, okay, this one is by Half a Poet. Either it works out, or it turns into poetry. There isn't any losing, I think. Yeah, I like that. It's like a more poetic way of being like, either it works out or we get something out of it. Like, yeah. This one is by Tiny Feelings, and the song they used is beautiful. Patrick Watson, Je te laisserai des mots. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I've been studying French for like a week, but yeah. Someone out there feels better because of your kindness. I like reading and sharing and just talking about the more positive poems because, like, okay, objectively, it is easier to connect to things that are more on the dark and edgy side because that's what our brains are wired to do. Like, they're wired for survival, not for vibes. So it's kind of like a continuous labor, at least for me, to just like train myself to appreciate and like accept and absorb more of the good stuff because it takes longer to resonate. It takes more positive poems than it does for me to like empathize with a dark one. So yeah, it's like homework. 'Tis the artist way. Trauma became art. Yeah, literally. It's really hard to turn good things into art though, because like you have to consciously stop and appreciate and like take the time. It's like, okay, when I feel depressed or sad or angry, the poems flow super easily because it's just there and it has to come out somehow. But when it's positive things, I feel like it's easy to miss it, if that makes sense. Like the poem for my mom, that took me so long to make, but most of my edgy ones, like it's 5 minutes, bro. Like it's 35 minutes of me just feeling things and just coming up with random verses, and then like 5 minutes of me actually writing the poem. Which is why like I was gonna try. I mean, I'm gonna try writing some poetry here and now, but like I don't know how that's gonna go because like uh yeah, I've never tried to write at a specific time, but we'll see. I have some random verses that I want to work on. What do you think of having a stream of teaching me Spanish every so often? For sure. Yeah. I mean, I would do that with or without a stream, but like if you want to stream it, that could be fun. That could be entertaining. Yeah. And maybe encourage some people. I think that okay, I used to actually do that with a friend of mine back when I streamed. They were teaching me Japanese, and a lot of people said that me fucking up on stream and being comfortable with that was something that like inspired them to like get back on their language grind. So, yeah, I think that would be good in a lot of different ways. Ah. Okay, so this one is by Olivia Ann Rose. The account is All Too Writing. This year, I learned that some moments are simply about surviving, not thriving, and that will always be enough. Okay, so there's this like quote by Aurora. I'm not going to get it perfectly right, but it's something about as long as you make it into your bed safe and sound at the end of the day, you have succeeded in being a human. Like that is it. That is enough. Anything else? Sure, according to your values and ethics, and like this is just me. This is not what Aurora is saying. Like sure, like maybe you want to do more than that, but like it's not an obligation. You just have to survive. And that made me feel a lot better on the days where like that was all I could do. Like maybe shower, eat, and go to bed. And yeah, I think it's important to hold space for people that have different limitations, especially because limitations change day to day. I figure it could give me a reason to do it consistently. Oh yeah, we could get you on like a schedule. Yes. Yes, I support this idea. Let's do it. This is another one by Olivia Ann Rose. The pace you move at is the pace that's meant for you. For life doesn't reward speed, it rewards presence. Yes. I need like a little like snap sound effect like the soundboard in Discord like yes. Also, I just realized that the VOD for this stream is gonna be weird because like you won't be able to hear any of the music. Oh, I did it, Spidey. I configured my OBS to where if you hear any music playing during my stream, it's literally stream exclusive. Yeah. Which is gonna make the VODs sadder, but it is what it is, you know? Um, Twitch is lost. I'm still learning how to love something without letting it consume me. How to light candles without burning my house down. By Liz Fair. And the account is Liz Fair _. Um, yeah. This has been like this past year for me. I mean, this past year has been a lot of things. I'm not gonna reduce it to this, but it has been me going back out there and connecting to people and getting burned a bunch of times. But net positive, you know? I'm still glad that I did it. I'm still glad that I tried. And I've gotten more good relationships than bad relationships. And those bad relationships have just kind of faded away, which is what I want to happen. So, oh, nice. Oh, so you can't hear this lullaby instrumental? No, because copyright. It do be like that. So hopefully, like, my voice is entertaining enough for people to watch the VOD. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I'm at the very beginning of this whole journey. This one is by Vex King, and the account is Vex King Writes. When you're angry, ask yourself, am I mad at reality or at my expectations of it? Most pain lives in resistance, not acceptance. The more you fight the way things are, the more you suffer. The moment you let go of the story you've created about what should have happened, you begin to move freely again. Yes. My mom has this quote that I always quote her on. I mean, it's her own thing. Like, I'm quoting her. She's not quoting anybody else. What you resist persists. And like, I think that's in the quotes channel because like it's good. It's really good. It's succinct. I'm glad I connected with you and everyone else. Aw, Spidey. Me too. Like, honestly, like the way we met, I'm really glad I reached out because I was nervous, and especially because like the vibes in that place were like very hit or miss. Uh, but yeah, I'm really glad that I stuck with it. Cause yeah, y'all are great. And I love I love our little community. Okay, anyway, carrying on. This one is by John Rodell, which like beautiful poem, chicken scratch signature, but like yeah. When I'm caught between a rock and a hard place, let me be water. Let me be water. Let me be water. And I'd never thought about it that way, so like I really appreciate, you know, the metaphor. He's like, we've talked about this, Spidey. I fuck with water. Like it's fluid, it responds to force, but then returns to the quiet. And like we talked about the difference between a lake and the ocean, and like how it's better to try to be a lake than the ocean. Cause yeah. Okay, this one I think is the last one. This is by M Church. I'm not sure what their name is. I think it's just M Church. But yeah. I am nothing. I am no one. The shadow of a myth. The chaotic clashing chords of a long forgotten riff. A frail, fallow remembrance of a nameless ghost. The haunting, eerie feeling of an ever-changing coast. Are you trying to hurt me? Sorry. I got pulled out of it by the music. Let's go to the next one. Is this gonna match the vibe? Not really. Okay. What about Shostakovich? Once again, no. Okay, we're just in waltz territory. And this one has lyrics. God damn. Can I have one chill instrumental, please? There we go. Okay, let's start again. I am nothing. I am no one. The shadow of a myth. The chaotic, clashing chords of a long forgotten riff. A frail, fallow remembrance of a nameless ghost. The haunting, eerie feeling of an ever-changing coast. Are you trying to hurt me from above? Or am I so unworthy of your love? The ink is fading, the hand won't write, you're now numb to the words. Darkness of doubt eats up the mind's light. Competing voices become blurred. Faltering step, lacking the force, the night comes closing in. Hollow screams that leave a throat hoarse, with not a single ear listening. Are you trying to hurt me from above, or am I so unworthy of your love? I am thoughtless, I'm unkind. Was it always this way? I am foolish, I am blind to the price that must be paid. Reached for a hand that wasn't there, as if I never even tried. Looking to you as if you'd care, or have the decency to lie. Are you trying to hurt me from above, or am I so unworthy of your love? I'm bewildered, I'm an imposter, losing the struggle within. Lacking the courage will certainly cost you any chance you had to win. Words unspoken, vows that bend, you're oblivious to it all. A gallant stride until the end, whilst uncut glass I crawl. Are you trying to hurt me from above, or am I so unworthy of your love? So that was M. Church, and that was the last poem I've saved. So yeah. Literally, like, now what? Should I read a couple more of mine? I don't have like that many. It wouldn't take me that long to get through like all of them, but hang on, let me see how long we've been going for. I mean, I could read a couple more. I haven't posted the more aesthetic version of this poem. Like this is my old, like the first layout I had. I just used like a basic Canva one, and then I like made my own based on it. I'll read a few that I want to share. I'll read this one, and then my favorite one. I might look for like my lo-fi playlist though, because like I trust that one to not surprise me with lyrics or waltz. There we go. Okay, so we'll do this one first. The vibes are helping me with my work. I'm finally doing work now. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's be productive. Okay, so this one is called Never Heard. While you were frozen solid, I was falling on my face. When I offered you a hand, my progress was displaced. In the face of your suffering, I prefer to walk alone, rather than cut off pieces, trying to keep you whole. All the darkness I witnessed, contrasted by beams of light. One cannot exist in solitude, find grey in the dead of night. And now our bond is severed. You see the road we all tread, a path we get no choice in. Why fill your mind with dread? In place of gentle companionship, I watch all your bridges burn. I turned my love into lessons, a shame they were never heard. Yee! I'm not gonna say what this is about. Because, like, it's obvious to me, but I don't know how obvious my poems are to other people. Like, if y'all can tell what the fuck I'm getting at. Because, like, I get that perspective with other people's poetry. Like, sometimes I kind of get it, and sometimes I'm like, I don't know what you're getting at. So yeah, but when it comes to my own, I'm like completely blind. So I don't know. I hope to get to the stage where people start leaving comments, but like comments of what they actually think. Because, like, I feel like the first comments are always going to be like, that's a cool poem, which is nice, but like, I'm curious about like what people think about them. Um, but yeah, either way, even if it is obvious or if it's not, like, I'm still comfortable sharing them. I feel like it's another way for me to connect to people in a way that I've been like resisting connecting for a long time. But it's also safe because I'm not actually telling people what's going on. It's just the vibes. I feel like I've heard this poem before. Yeah, I have. Well, I think this is one of the ones that I posted on the Pinterest board. Ooh, I should put the Pinterest board on my Twitch. I'm gonna put that on a sticky note. I'll make a sticky note for my stream. So I wanna put artist names in description, and I want to put Pinterest on Twitch because that's where I like share just aesthetic versions of my poems. Instagram is more chaos. Okay, now this one, OMG Ames. What did I do? Why all the emojis? Why? What did I do? This one is for my mom. It was her Christmas present. I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed at the reaction because it was just like, oh, that's nice. And just like, okay. But yeah, she enjoyed it, and I'm glad that she did. No, I just meant look at these. Oh shit, Arcane, you're right. Oh yeah, there's Baby Jinx and Vi and Echo. And is that Jace? Is that Jace with clown makeup? Fuck yeah, bro. Where'd you get those? 'Cause I want those. Okay. So this is Sunshine, which is about my mom. Brown eyes, brighter than the sun. I saw the world through yours before I ever grew my own. Strong hands forged in fire and stone. You stood stalwart between my light and the unknown. Sour words that stung in my youth turned bitter after half a decade apart. Lemonade sweetened to perfection. Those same words now coax a softness from my heart. Though my hands lack your radiance, we share the same spice of mind. Hair turned silver, a trophy of survival. You taught me it's never too late to restart. You lend me sunshine, warmth in the form of understanding, water to my parched earth. Dried roots expand and unfurl. One day when your brilliance passes, the flowers you helped nurture shine on. Yeah. This one was hard. Cause like, parents, like there's a lot of feelings and not all of them are pretty. And like at the beginning I was struggling with like if I write something that's just nice, am I being disingenuous and like kind of sweeping all the complicated stuff under the rug? But then I'm like, all of those feelings kind of coexist inside of me, and sometimes one is more pronounced than the other. And the fact that I can experience a more negative feeling towards my mom doesn't detract from the fact that some of them are just nice. And I wanted to take a second to capture one of the nice ones. So, yeah, and that's when this poem came out. They're global emotes. Let's fucking go, bro. Can I use them? Let me. I can. I can. Yeah. Oh, let's fucking go. Okay. Yes. Okay, we've done compose. Last one I'm gonna do. I think I've only read this one out for Aubrey. Spidey, you were there, right? Yeah, so this will be like a rerun for you, but let's go. This one is called NIP, which stands for nothing in particular. I am not my gender. I am not my sexuality. I am not my school. I am not my family. I am not my lover. I am not my ideals. I am not my job. I am not my ordeals. I am not my choices. I am not my contributions. I am not my interests. I am not my illusions. I am nothing in particular, a fluctuating thing. I am done with pondering the nature of my being. I am here today, maybe not tomorrow, but I wish to stay present and in motion. Yeah. Only the arcane. Yeah. So yeah, that's my favorite poem because I know it's very repetitive, which honestly is kind of soothing for me. But like I don't know, I feel like it's a level of growth I never thought I'd achieve, like breaking out of the box. I've spoken about feeling boxed in my whole life, and it's just very momentous for me to realize that I've kind of left that behind. Snaps. Thank you. And yeah, this is the arcane poem. Okay, so now I have to figure out logistics because I did not think this through. Like when I want to start writing a poem, like what the fuck do I do? Did I just rhyme? Oh my god, I've been reading too much poetry. God damn it. Okay. Uh, well, how do I do this? Let me just switch to the just chatting for a second. Okay. See? The chat doesn't like update fully. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna figure out. Oh, wait, maybe I'll do like a Google Docs. I don't know if I'm logged into my account here. Oh, wait, this is my Vivaldi. Acceder. Okay, so we'll do this. Let me just check that this is not being streamed. Okay. Tengo que have my información. Do I remember my password? I do not. Shit. Fuck. Can I check it on Vivaldi real quick? Did I not save the one for my new account? That's unfortunate. Yeah, shit, it's not in here. Am I gonna have to reset my password? God damn it. Because otherwise, like, what would I have chosen? I'm not gonna be able to deduce my own password. Shit, okay. It's just, ¿olvidaste la contraseña? Sí. Okay, let me just get the code. Oh, I found what I was looking for. When you get the time, Google Discord Reactive Fugitac. Discord Reactive Fugitac. What is this? Okay. Hell Oh yeah, that worked because I was looking for a way to separate the audio source that is Discord so that I could have music playing during those streams too. Okay, I have the code. Also, what do you think of the stream so far? Wait, don't Google. What do you mean? Asking for another verification code? Just what the fuck is happening? I'm so confused. Let me log in, bitch. Oh my god. It locked my account. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Hang on, there has to be... Doesn't Google have your passwords? Yeah, but I'm trying to log in from a different browser. And like, I just checked my history of passwords and shit and just... Ugh. But yeah, okay, anyway. I need something like Google Docs where I can just like write and just stream what I'm writing. Like just online document of some kind. I guess I could use Canva. Rather not though. Don't want to log into that. So for that website, you can... Oh wait, you can have 1 to 2 PNG avatars. Oh, and the other dims that I'm not talking. Okay, for that website, you can set it to a specific VC, so you can set it to the streaming VC in our server. Oh, that'd be perfect. Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just gonna Google Docs alternative. There's a template for that. Alternatives to Google Docs. r/fanfiction. I love that. Why is everything in Spanish? Da, 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 da. And I think the website gives you a link to input it into OBS Studio as a browser source. I might be wrong, so you can check for yourself if you want. I mean, that'd be perfect, so I don't have to, like, work super hard. LibreOffice Online? Is it a thing? Can I just use it online? God, just someone, let me... Okay, I'm just gonna go online with... Oh, I don't want to use one of my other ones, though. Ugh. Okay, we'll just do this one. Because I'm fine with people having the name Amathena, and I don't think there's anything weird on this account. Okay, and we'll go to Google Docs. I might be wrong, so you can check it yourself if you... Oh, sorry. Never mind. I already read that. Workspace? No, I just want to go to Google Docs. There we go. Got it. Can I make this dark mode? Poetry workshop. This is gonna be pretty bright at first. Just be warned, be aware. Let's go back to OBS and switch the sources. Oh shit, the chat wiped again. Now it's just on the just chatting. Oh well. It is what it is. So now we'll do... What do I do? Oh, I wanted to make this dark mode. there like... Hang on, I can just Google this. Without extensions? Menu, settings, theme. Is this gonna be like a account thing? Hang on. No, that's manage my Google account, so no. Preferences? Oh, Google Docs doesn't support a dark theme. Chrome/flags and enable auto dark mode for web contents. God, there's so many technical difficulties in this, bro. Enabled. Oh, I have to relaunch Chrome? Okay, that's dramatic, but okay. There we go. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's functional. Is it gonna work on the stream though? There we go. I had to select the browser source again. We are live, everybody. How do I make this bigger? Alright, it's a pretty enough font. Now, let me crack open the poetry notebook. I think I finished most of these. Okay, I'm just gonna write down some random stuff. Okay, so random stuff. And then actual poems. This is how I usually do it. So we're doing... Let's see. It's kind of pretty. I like serif fonts for like the actual poems. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Maybe I can learn to forgive myself. They don't start out being super poetic. I mean, sometimes they do. Sometimes it's just all metaphorical, but they usually start out more like this. Envelope is paved with unexpected obligations. This one I don't know how to express properly yet, because like this is not where I want it to end. But yeah. People will try to twist themselves into attractive goals. Wait a second. Because it's not how I want to say it. Like, it's what I want to say, but like, no. Like, I'm trying to get at that feeling of like realizing that if you want, well, if I want a type of partnership, like this specific type of like healthy functional partnership, like I'm gonna have to get my shit together basically. But I haven't been able to figure out what that feeling tastes like, so that's why it's just a draft right now. Okay. This one's kind of a weird one. God, I hate autocorrect. Where is it? Where is the autocorrect coming from and how do I turn it off? Spelling and grammar. No. Fuck it. I'll just do it manually for now. I'll figure that out later. Put it on the stream checklist. Turn off autocorrect. Mer. An anxious desire. Oh, did the music glitch for y'all too? As it just went like for me. I feel like there's a little bit left here, like a little bit more. For a while, I'll walk beside you. Yeah? Okay, cool. So it wasn't just me. Let me just make sure that my computer's in the right setting. I'll turn on my coolers to be safe. Okay, my blood pumps in place of your silicone and wires, the source of your pain and anxious desire. I wish I could share the lessons I've earned. Your own worst enemy. I pray you find a turn. Though my role is not to fix, for a while I'll walk beside you. I want to say something about a hue, but I'm not sure what yet. Oh, did you find time to check out the Instagram page of my old artist yet? No. No, last night I was really tired. I didn't really do anything else, but I'll put that on the list. I like making lists. Oh, wait, no. I mean, I'm gonna leave it on the list because I want to look at it with more detail, but I did browse through, and yeah, they had really beautiful art. Yes. I remember the first one. Kind of blew me away a little bit. Because, like, yeah, the tea bags were cute, but, like, what they posted recently is just, like, on a whole other level. I need a different vibe for this. We're gonna get more into, like, music I just listen to usually, not so much, like, background sound. She's super understanding with pricing too. Just an all-around amazing artist and even better human being. Hell yeah, that's really nice to hear. Is like it is important for me to long-term like support artists that I vibe with, like ethically, values-wise. Like I think that it's important to build that type of community. I'll be there in the morning. Not important to you, but to me, girl, you're so much more than gorgeous. So much more than perfect. Right now, I know that I'm not really worth it. If you give me time, I can work on it. Give me some time while I work on it. Send your patience and go. Okay, this one I'm stuck on, so I'm just gonna move on. I finished Take a Step. Let me check if this one's on my Discord. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, this is one I wanted to work on too. Okay. I don't know if it's done or not. Sometimes I write stuff and I edit them, and sometimes I just leave them as they are. This is a different one. Dream. Actually, I don't want this S here. Nothing as it seems. Something else here. Active control. Okay. I got another random little seed here. Switch right to ignore. Done this one. Okay, I have a lot of ideas. Clearly. And I have more because I went on a walk the other day and I wrote down a bunch of little verses, little ideas. Something here. Can be more literal with that one. Okay. God, all the random bullshit. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I keep forgetting that I'm live. I'm just like in the flow right now. Okay, so I also have a bunch of poems that I've like kind of finished, but I've not edited them. I might not need to, but we'll see. I usually come back to them a few days later and see how I feel about them. Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna switch vibes once more. Listen to my Olivia one. A song to make you fall in love. I could already have you right under my arm. I'll put this on a different page. How do I separate between one poem and the next? This bigger space. Yeah. Make that much noise. Actually, I think I'm gonna put the fuck I'm depressed one in here too. Yeah, it's almost done. It might be done. Who knows? Okay. Hmm. No. Maybe I could learn to forgive myself for the things that slip between cracks from who I am to who I want to be. Okay, that's better. Myself for things that slipped between cracks. Patterns of things best kept unseen. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Not butter though, something else. Ah, okay, I got such a specific visual, but it's not a visual, it's more of a concept. Smooth blades turn serrated. Mm. I'm thinking of like those like gooey cakes, like the ones that they have a lot in places like Japan, where they seem to make all of their desserts like moist and jelly like. Like what do you call that? Like that mass? Like ooey gooey mass? Cause like I can't just feel like sliding in like an ooey gooey mass. Like I mean, I could, but I feel like it doesn't match the vibe I'm going for. I'll just put that there for now, though, because I know what I'm getting at. What is pure if the hearts cannot lie? All that I've ever known is the universe is wild, is the universe is wild. Mm. Moving into. I mean, fuck it. I'm rolling with it. A gelatin cake. Cause like, I want to say pudding because I like the way pudding tastes, but I prefer the word cake. I need like an in-between word here, but I'm not sure it exists. This goes after this. I do apologize for switching the song so much. When I write poetry, I need to go for very specific vibes. Okay, there we go. Light shine on my face. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Maybe I could learn to forgive myself for things that slipped between, cracks from who I am to who I want to be, chasms of things best kept unseen, lines once defined turned jagged, sliding into a gelatin cake, smooth blades turn serrated, in the grip of an awkward mistake. Smooth blades turn serrated, the grip of an awkward mistake. I like it. Fuck it, I'll keep it. Is serrate a word? Leaves with serrate margins. Notched or toothed on the edge. Okay. Did I disappoint you? Oh. This is not the right font, and that bothers me. There we go. We're going with light. Yes. Alright. Okay. Okay, this one I feel like it's almost done. It's not done cooking though. My blood pumps in place of your silicone and wires, the source of your pain and anxious desire. I wish I could share the lessons I have earned, your own worst enemy. I pray you find a turn. Though my role is not to fix, for a while I'll walk beside you. Hmm. Okay. Should I just look up words that rhyme with you? Maybe that'll inspire me. I don't always make things rhyme though. Sometimes I just make things fit. Uh, ooh, I have an idea. Peel back layers. They start to feel like glue. Ooh, okay, hang on. I might have something there. Okay, my blood pumps in place of your silicone and wires. The source of your pain and anxious desire. I wish I could share the lessons I have earned. I pray you find a turn. It's not to fix for a while. I'll walk beside you. I peel back the layers. Ah, it doesn't flow the way I want it to. Peel back layers. Layers of what? Why am I so stuck on this one? Convert. Maybe it's not glue. What word are you trying to rhyme? It's not really about rhyming though. It's just I'm trying to get this, though my role is not to fix for a while I'll walk beside you, to flow into this. I got the concept of what I want to say, but like I don't have the format yet. Okay, hang on. I'll try something else. Plucking petals from a stem. Okay, okay. Do I want to say something like outgrew? Work is going fairly well so far, which is nice. Hell yes, Spidey. Starting to get into a nice groove with work. That's amazing to hear, bro. I'm getting into a really good poetry flow. I didn't know if I'd be able to tap into like this on stream, but it's happening, bro. I'm creating. Plucking petals from a stem. Shedding layers I outgrow. Okay. It's more cryptic, but yeah. Peel back layers of comfort. I'll keep this for something else. I feel like there's something here that I still want to say, but it's not formed yet. It still has to bake. Helps that the vendors for my state's territories are honestly pretty reliable, consistently communicative, well priced, and I also have a lot of options to choose from. Fuck yeah. It's really nice when you work with people that just take their shit seriously and don't make their shortcomings other people's problems. Like, just keeping it professional. Like, yes. Not to fix you for a while, I'll walk beside you, plucking petals from a stem, shedding layers I outgrow. Okay, I like that it has kind of like a jagged finish to it. Jagged is apparently my word of the day. Um, but I like it. I like it. It feels good. What do I call it though? Dang. Why do you want to be fucking repulsive? I love the singer so much. Blood pumps in place of your slip. Hmm. I call this one Buddy. It makes sense to me. Okay, so far we've got 2 poems together. Now let's see if we're gonna edit these ones. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Just gonna change this song. Okay. So this one's called Secret Garden. I search for instructions on how to garden. The pictures are filled with manicured lawns, soft grass and meadows bursting with flowers in place of my dried brambles and thorns. Dandelion seeds longing to scatter, sheltered by the willow tree. A sea of white blinding my kaleidoscope colors. Hedges keep the entrance a secret from me. Carnivorous plants look like gardenias. You dig up your weeds while mine bury deeper. Your oak stands a millennium. I envy its keeper. Is young gratuitous here? My young roots remain shallow. The wind rips me up. I allow land to lay fallow, refilling my cup. I'm proud of this one. It took me a minute to think about that one. Because, like, okay, if I take this out, my roots remain shallow. I feel like that's enough. Like, okay, one thing I like to think about when I'm writing my poems is like, if I read this a month from now, will I know what the fuck I meant? Because, like, if other people know what I mean or not, that's that's like, yes, I want to connect, but like, I'm very selfish when I write my poetry. I just want me to understand. And then if somebody else is confused, I can just explain it. Like, it's fine. I like explaining my art, but yeah, like I want to like solidify these, like freeze these feelings in a moment in time so that I can come back to them in the future. That's like the core purpose of why I write poetry. Because I don't have a lot of emotional permanence. Like once I don't feel something, it's very easy for that to fade for me. So, yeah, so reminders for myself. I think pictures of It was a flood that wrecked us home. Okay, my roots remain shallow, the wind drips me up. I allow land to lay fallow, refilling my cup. I'm happy with that. Your beauty is one I'm told is sublime. Why should I mind? I cannot transplant from your garden to mine. I realize I've forgotten to cry. I feel like that line just kind of comes out of nowhere. Like it doesn't flow with the rest of it, but that's kind of the point. Because that is when that realization came for me. It's just like, what the fuck? It's like right after this. Okay. That one didn't need much editing. See what I mean by like I'm a long form poetry person. I don't make a lot of short things. Is it without the apostrophe? Okay, I'll trust you, Google. My blood boils. Are you in a bad mood? Why so serious? Spite stomps its hooves. The line between your business and my feelings blurs. Feeling. The line between your business and my feeling blurs. I want to let the truth fall and scatter as it will. But history holds a portent. It makes me physically ill. History holds a portent, makes me physically ill. Of all the languages you speak, mine isn't one of them. I don't like the way you push me towards becoming him. I don't like the way you push me towards becoming him. In the face of terrible choices, I will always choose silence. I've learned through trial and error, sincerity leads to violence. The velvet drag of your platitudes fuels a visceral reaction. My skin crawls. I cannot stand your inaction. I'd rather the fist of your truth crack open my chest 1,000 times over than wet my tongue with lies. And so I remain, silent and paralyzed. Yeah, I like how chaotic this section is. Okay. Again, these ones are just banging. I feel like, I don't know, I was trying to go for something more, hang on, something more poetic for this one, but just, I just kept coming back to fuck, I'm depressed. Yeah, it's canon now. Fog descends, synapses slow, peace lifts, I sink below. Would you hate me if I acted crazy? What if it wasn't an act? I don't know if this darkness is transient or who I really am. Oh god. I'm so embarrassed by this part. uh, Please hold me, gently cradle my face, stroke my hair, tell me I'll be okay. I've become comfortable with saying I am not okay, but asking for support, goddamn, that shit is hard. Ugh. Whenever I ask for like emotional support and I don't get it, I'm so proud of you for asking. I'm just, I don't know. It's not that I need to be told like I'm proud of you for that, but like it feels like that's lacking. I feel like I should get like a tiny little gold star for asking for help because it's so difficult. That's why whenever a friend asks me for help, I try to end with the whole like, "Yo, thank you for reaching out," because like it is hard. Um. Okay, I'm happy with these two. One, two, three, four, five poems. I mean, I didn't write them all now, but I finished them all now. Let's go back to random stuff. Your love is a drug and baby, I'm high. Like you don't care, I try to leave and then you touch my hair. I still don't know where the fuck I'm going with this. Like, I know what I'm getting at, but it's just, I'm not there yet. I want to be there. Um, feel like glue, stick. I mean, I feel like stick like glue is just too, like, either stick or glue. Not both of those, but whatever. I'll figure that out later. Um, this is not gonna be final, but something. Not twisted. Something. Something here. Is verdant the right word for this? Yeah! Bright green color of lush grass. That's what I'm going for. No. Stop that. Aromatic. An aromatic verdant maze. Sincerity. Reeks? How do I spell reeks? Reeks? Havoc. Yeah. Wait. Does reek already mean havoc? Cause a large amount of... Oh, it is wreaked havoc. Okay, cool. Control. So hold and control that. Oh, that ended up working. Okay. Something is disorganized here. Do. How do I use estranged in a sentence? I want to say something with estranged here. So I'm really sorry to them all, but I've been losing it right off with the deep. I don't know what the future holds. Can't imagine myself growing old. No. There we go. With you. Unstranged. Blood get down. Aromatic. Herded maze. Spun a dream. Does crystal clock sound okay? What's another word for crystal? Glass? Crystal. Glass. I'm not going for diamond stuff, like, no. Oh, actually. Ooh. Ooh. This is kind of random. Okay, I'm just gonna rip out my heart. Spidey, if you are there, I apologize in advance. Do I blast this one? I think I'm gonna blast this one. Ah! Her voice! My god. Oh, shit. Almost ripped off my headphones. Penelope! Yeah. Oh my god, his voice. God, this song will never not eviscerate my heart. All the reasons he thinks he's not deserving of love. Ugh. Oh shit, why'd the font change? Ooh. with my blood and sweat. To the olive tree where we first met. A symbol of our love everlasting. The indignation. Ah, my heart. Spidey. She says waiting 8 times. Once for every saga. Spidey! The frustration! The rage! Ah! Ah! The Just a Man melody just took me the fuck out. I just started sobbing. I was already crying, but this was me sobbing. Like, I appreciate the head pats. I'm gonna do an epic stream someday. And I will not shut the fuck up. I'm gonna have to be so hydrated that day because I will just wreck my larynx. I'll be singing, I'll be crying, yeah. It's gonna be a lot. Okay, I'll turn the volume back down. Okay, so let's see. I danced with you, sun and moon estranged. I followed you down an aromatic, verdant maze. I feel like that's a bit long, but I'm okay with it for now. But he crashed the party. Once upon a dream, a diamond clock shatters, nothing as it seems. I am not an object that will make you feel whole. Your sincerity wreaks havoc. I've given up control. Are we an item? Hardly. Moments pass like crashing waves, impossible to hold on to, yet I am irrevocably changed. Literally me, yeah. Penelope, I forgive you for using that board wipe on our country. What? Oh. Should be 3 spaces between all of them. Oh, what do I call this one? Shit. Um... Hmm. What's the name of that one song from Labyrinth? Oh, okay, we'll dip out. It's been 2 hours, 30. Mia's gonna have some lunch. Yes, I know 4 is 4 for us, detail. Okay, have a good lunch. Talk to you later. Thanks for popping in. Well, he killed, like, literally everyone, right? I mean, he killed the nobles. Will a country recover from the genocide of their ruling class? I think it'll be fine, bro. Ooh, I just realized I could put Odysseus in my anti-capitalism playlist. But yeah, bon appetit, bestie. Bye-bye. Oh, fuck. What is the name? Because I keep thinking Once Upon a December, but that's not it. Let me just... Labyrinth soundtrack. As the world falls down. That's the one I want. But the gay version. First result that Spotify showed me. I love that the algorithm knows me so much, so well. Can I just say I followed you down aromatic verdant maze, like without saying and? Can I do that? Is that okay? Is that allowed? Oh wait, the suitors were part of the government? Yeah! Like, I can never pronounce his name. The bad daddy, the one that wants to do very bad things to Telemachus and Penelope, he's a king from like a different country. And the rest of them are all like nobles, as far as I understand. So I thought they were just random citizens trying to become king. I mean, maybe some of them, but either way, they were on board with Bitch's plan, so like they all deserve to die. Because inaction in the face of oppression, I can't remember how the quote goes, but like you get it. Like if you don't do shit in the face of somebody doing bad shit, like you're pretty much complicit when you can do something. If you can't do anything to stop it, like you're fine, but yeah. Um I'm gonna call this one Slow Dance. Yeah. Oh, I for some reason thought Odysseus killed like the entire city. No! No, 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 no. Cities have like thousands of people. He only killed 108 old men. It's fine. So, I don't know how much you remember of the original myth, but basically what Odysseus did was he heard people plotting, like he heard the plotting. Like we heard and hold him down or hold them down, I don't remember the name. And then he got the servants, like got some of the servants to like he revealed who he was and he's like, "Yo, help me lock these bitches up." Locked them all in a part of the castle and then just went ham on them. In the original myth, cuz like Epic is different from the original, but like Penelope already knew that Odysseus was back. But Epic is more geared towards like action. So, yeah. That's why they had like a dramatic reunion. Bro, I made such pretty poems today. I'm so happy. Okay. Is there anything else I want to work on? No. No. This one's such a baby. This is just a seed of an idea. Um, there we go. Let's see where I'm going. I feel like this might just be like one of those short. Is this enough? I feel like someone's definitely said this before. Something here. Fuck it. I'm gonna run with it. This is a poem now. Alright. Now all I have to do is turn these into, like, aesthetic little things for Instagram, and then I'll post them eventually. I have so much stuff I've not posted yet. Like, I have so much fucking poetry. But I like to release them slowly, bits by bits. So low, I am so low. Well, maybe I'll post a bunch today because I want to repost the ones with the icky aesthetic in a prettier way. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah. How many people are watching right now? Oh, hello! Spidey and someone else. Well, hello, viewer. How are you feeling today? This is my Instagram right here. Let me just shift to something more instrumental. This is not instrumental at all. Yeah, if you want to give me a follow. Lately I've been posting songs every day. Songs, listen to me. I've been posting poems every day. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep that up or not, but yeah. I think I'm gonna do more of these streams. Honestly, this was fun. This felt nice, and it was nice to like get lost in the creative flow, but also be able to talk to y'all. Here, we'll do this playlist. So, yeah. I'm probably gonna post this to YouTube. I feel like it might be good background noise for someone who wants to like study your work or something. I mean, Spidey, you've been using it for that, so yeah. I don't know how to end my streams yet. So, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your company. Have a good rest of your day. And yeah, for any raccoons around, I'll probably be in Discord after I figure out lunch. So yeah, that's it. That's the end. Bye.